Yo, what is up, guys? Today is Friday, the first Friday of Lent, and that means that today I cannot get my hamburger. Like today I was supposed to take my mom to go get some hamburgers at my school because we make like gourmet hamburgers and it's like really, really good. But sadly, we can't do it. So we're gonna get Subway, and so you can drop me off to school early, and then from there I have my programming class, which is pretty cool. Like I like the teacher. The class is small. It's like about 10 kids, so it's a pretty decent size. And then after that, I have class 1 to 5, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I think. Oh yeah, and then tonight I think I'll be going to the high school, Holy Family High School, and you'll see why. But I hope as time goes on, doing this like vlogging style during Lent will help me just get better at what I do and like my crafting, like my filming, my editing, and all that stuff, and mainly just to like keep me in check. And yeah, hopefully the people who are watching, you guys get to jump in on the videos. You guys get to show up on the videos, that you guys give me some feedback, because it's just a journey for me to grow. And that's why I'm mainly doing it, just so after the 4 days I look on my progress and I'm like, yeah, I changed, I grew, and I learned. And yeah, it can be pretty hard. Like right now I'm trying to figure out like when is the best time to upload my videos. Like I'm trying to aim for the morning. So if everything was perfect, this video would be up Saturday morning because it's a Friday day. But since I had some stuff to do the very first day of Lent, like on Wednesday, I'm like a day behind. That's why you saw that the video showed up like Thursday night, Friday morning, like midnight-ish. So now I'm trying to just like catch up, try to edit, and yeah, just show you guys the progress of my Lent journey. So let's get today started and let's get it going.
I didn't notice because game 5 happened and we lost. They won like the whole thing. We won and extended the series. It was a continuation, right? Yeah. And we ended up winning 50-48. And like, we like don't really have to say good job and shit. And we look up and it's like the biggest crowd you guys probably had. And I'm like, yeah, I was there. And then we ended up winning the tournament.
I was like, him and Eric, man, because I have to check their pulse every once in a while to make sure that they're still with us. Fuck. I don't even check on Renee anymore. I know he's gone. He just smiles at you, like that. Yeah. But we were doing like really crazy shit, like like A equals B times C square to the power of square divided by D minus C times 4.
No, thank you.
It was shit like that.
Oh gosh.
And it had to give you the correct answer in the right order of operations. Be done. So you need to put a whole. We made an update.
Yeah? What was it?
1 and 3.
Seriously? I have to download that?
Yeah, he just uploaded it to Schoology, and we all just did it. Like, look at, if you read the patch notes, he'll explain why.
Read the update. Read the update before.
$9. Okay. What else am I looking at?
Oh man. Read the change history, fool.
That's what you did? Oh. Whatever. 1.3, huh?
Yeah, 1.03 just to fuck with Raul. That's the
I don't deserve this kind of treatment.
Well, somebody. Well, this was your darling wife's idea, by the
What?
way.
No way.
Yeah, it was.
No.
So I want you to know. She said, "Yeah, why don't you say just to fuck with Raul?"
The worker's familiar.
The word. You're familiar with your
Dave,
psychosis.
you know me. I'm more evil than this.
Yeah.
Come on.
The first time you build a project, it creates a debug folder with either an exe inside or an lib or a DLL, depending on what kind of project it is. Until then, it doesn't exist. All right? That takes care of the tools.lib file. Now, let's tell it where the brand new boost lib or static libraries are. So,
Smells like spaghetti. Hey, maybe you guys are serving spaghetti. Hey, guys serving spaghetti.
It's more important to make connections and to actually listen to God speaking to the people that have come into your life. God is always, always, always talking to us. He may not show up and say, "Hi, I'm God. How are you?" But He puts people in your life, people in your path that say, "You know what? Maybe you shouldn't do that." But here's the thing. None of us are perfect. We make mistakes, and all of you are growing. You're just starting your path to being the full, awesome person that God intended to put on earth so that you would be productive and so that you would change society with your gifts and with your talents. A lot of you look like you are very serious about changing the world, right?
So I'm really happy to be here. The company that I have on the side is called PAL Campaign, and PAL Campaign stands for Peace and Love Campaign. It's a t-shirt company that focuses on peace, love, and Christianity. And so one person here already said, I kind of like these designs because they make you go into conversation and ask, hey, what is that? What does Madonna mean? And why is there a cup? And what is Domi's Pacha mean? So all that to say.
Okay. You know that you could forgive that person because the reality is, guys, a lot of times it's not that people are trying to hurt you, it's that they're trying to protect themselves or the ego, which is only feeding themselves. They don't realize that I hurt you, right? I was interviewing Bella Marjanson. She's this really famous Catholic singer at Congress this weekend, and was Congress this weekend? Okay, sorry, and she was saying that her husband was in a really bad car accident. His mom actually got killed because of the way the car impacted. His mom was in the passenger seat, and so the car came and she was dead upon impact, right? He was killed by a drunk driver that was going at 90 miles an hour on a residential street. So, that drunk, what she was telling me is that her husband has found it in his heart to forgive that guy. Because what her husband's name is Frank. What Frank says is, he didn't intend that night, after he left whatever party he was at, to kill someone. He thought that he was man enough and that he could drive that car to whatever destination they were heading to without causing injury to another person. It was the ego, right? Remember I talked about ego earlier? Like the ego sort of makes you think like, yeah, I can do this. Of course I can. And that was operating as he made that ill decision to get into that car. And so he impacts, he actually, it was a hit and run. So he wasn't even man enough to get out of the car and say, I did this. He ran off. Frank still forgave. And he said, he's a kid. He didn't intend for me to be hurt and for my mom to pass away that way. It just happened. Because it means that we are given by God through His Holy Spirit the opportunity to forgive even those who really transgress upon us in a way that's so devastating. Can you imagine losing your father? And now his whole family is completely broken because his sisters blame him for her death. So this guy is living in pain every day, His sisters won't talk to him, and his mom has died. And he's still forgiven. Right? So the capacity for forgiveness is really amazing. And once you let go, like I've forgiven everybody who bullied me and called me all sorts of names. You can't even imagine what I was called. I end up being hurt. I'm going to forgive you because it was not really your intention. Beauty is not what makes you awesome. I know so many beautiful people that are so miserable. They're so angry at the world. I'm like, you are this hot and this angry? What is wrong with you? Because, right? You're this hot and you're this angry. Lord have mercy. I can't deal with you. Because it's not, you know what? The exterior, the ego, it's BS. It's what's within. It's your ability to love. It's your ability to care for people. And most importantly, the ability to forgive. That's harder, but it's possible. And this Lenten season, you know, Psalm 51 says, create in me, God, a new heart, and renew within me a steadfast spirit.